Good morning, Move Crew. Welcome and happy Sunday to everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Good morning, Baby Ice. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Welcome in. I've got Zafira here in front of me. Not that you can see her, but she is settled in, ready for our streaming today. Got a couple of friends set up next to me. We're going to hop in and start out with some uh, soft resets in leaf green, and then we'll pop over to Pokopia and I'll show you what I've been working on. So without further ado, that was like perfect timing too on that. I'm doing pretty well this morning. Hey Thunder, welcome in. What happened to my spot? Well, Riskin, I set up a couple of our new friends in your spot for now. So our Wi-Fi's out and the kids are upset. Uh-oh. That's not a good way to start the day. So we are working on our 30-30 of soft resets for our shiny Bulbasaur starter. Fun times. I feel like you could hardly see us, man. Let's be on Stillin back here. Man, they give it a little more boost. There you go. She's a pretty girl. Morning, Kile. How are you? Morning, Dirty. We're being forced to pick little Chads. You are being forced to pick little Chads. At least until we get a shiny Bulbasaur. I'm good. Wasn't 2 hours late this morning, so day's starting better than yesterday. That's good. That's a good thing. Morning, E. Welcome in. How you feeling, Dirty? I know you weren't feeling all that great last night when we ended the stream. Just how I'm sitting. Get off my keyboard because I don't need it right now. I'm typing to you guys. Move my mouse over here so the cats click on it on accident. Worse today, headache and stuff. That my head feels like a balloon. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is a pretty awful feeling. Hopefully it will pass. You're organizing your bulk from last night. Your desk is a mess. Oh yeah, no worries, Baby Ice. How'd your stream go? Pull anything awesome on the collector's remix? I think I've slightly figured out the reason why my sleep has been so wonky this week. Hopefully better next week because my schedule's gonna be stupid. Uh-oh. Busy morning before adventure. Sorry, adventure. Yep. I love going on those adventures. I go. So right before I came on stream, I was checking my Steam account because I've been getting notices that things were on sale. And I saw that one of the games that I wanted was on a 60% off sale, so I bought a new game this morning. I'll get around to playing it at some point. It's actually kind of a fun little puzzle game called Superliminal. Oops, wrong button. It's amazing. I hit like 61 likes, pulled the Jacint SIR and Cold Fable IR, Drapion 2. Nice! That's a lot. Well done. Yeah, it seems like yesterday was a good day for people opening Pokemon, because I watched Mike yesterday afternoon, and his Pokemon Center ETB was stacked. So many hits. It's crazy. He says with wet legs, and then snaps her fingers at me. He's that glass half full guy, and is a why isn't the glass full kind of person. Yep, that's right. He's a fix the glass kind of person. I'm in danger. I know, right? Just shine already. So I can go hunt on another route. I know, right? Oh yeah, they released s'mores Oreos. That sounds pretty good. Yes, I like s'mores. How far are you? How far are you in the Pokopia story, E? Oh, that's right. You don't have a Switch 2. Forgot. I forgot. You don't have a Switch 2. victim of theft. I'm not fancy either. I tend to spend hours hunting a shiny bird. Ew. Hi, Asher. Exclamation point cat. Hey, you gonna come say hi to everybody this morning? Hmm? Yeah, you gonna come say hi? Hi, bears. Your daddy will be home today, bears. I think this playthrough's cursed. I think we just need to start over. What do you think, Ash? Shorts are too long. So has everyone had a good weekend so far? Spent most of my day yesterday playing Pokopia, so I've got lots of things to show you guys. Actually, it's mostly lots of prefabs that we need to go finish up and then move some Pokemon around. I played a little bit on the Game Corner Cloud Island yesterday. Got a few more Pokemon there. Been working on getting the Pokemon Center repaired. So, but I need a couple of Pokemon in order to do that. So. So you have your family Easter today? Whoops. Yeah, we saw the dead Easter. Of course, we don't have any little kids, so there's not much to Easter for us. But sometimes my mom does some stuff for us. You know, chocolates or whatever. One year she set up an Easter egg hunt in the backyard, which was hilarious. I had a ball. Riskin, I don't remember if you did that with me or not. Or if you just let me run around and be a fool. Because, you know, 34 and still enjoy doing Easter egg hunts. Mixture of 7 nieces and nephews under the age of 5. Hey, well, there you go. That should be loads of fun then. We'll do a couple more minutes of resets and see if we get a shiny. If not, then we'll flip over to Pokopia. Oh, it's fast. Those kids running ever. Oh, yeah, sure. With that many. So, Maggie joining everyone on the training quest. Thunder, I'm on hour 33 of this. I started doing the shiny quest before Dirty even picked up his copy. And I'm the last one to still be shiny hunting their starter. So, yep. Fate is a wicked mistress. It's fun to watch them just being happy kids. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 33 hours, meows. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's... We're about halfway to odd. Odds is 8,000. Some odd. Halfway to the halfway point. Or close to the halfway point. Mine is making me new eggs to find. Yeah. Soy's and nut candy. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, at my last job, we used to do, pre-COVID, I used to do an Easter egg hunt. Because apparently that was the thing that, you know, that the other librarians before me had done. So I said, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Never pre-filled eggs. I always did goodie bags, so it didn't matter how many eggs the kid found. As long as they had at least one egg, they'd still get a goodie bag. But the last year I did that was 2019, and I had over 300 people show up. And that was chaos. Especially since I'd set it up and said that, okay, we're going to run this Easter program for 2 hours, and we'll have an Easter egg hunt on the hour. So we'd do one right at start, and then one halfway through. And everybody showed up to the first one. Riskin was there for that. It was, yeah, it was chaos. And then we had COVID happen the next year, so I didn't have to worry about, oh my god. And then I just never brought the program back, because I said, after that chaos, never again. The kids chase the dad around. That would be pretty funny. We don't need evil ideas, kid things. Yeah, we used to have special eggs, too. We'd throw a couple special eggs out, and we had goodie baskets. And if you found one of the, or if you brought me one of the special eggs, then you would get goodie basket. And it was like an Easter basket that had, you know, like a colored book and a little stuffy and some extra candy and, you know, just little things like that, little Easter toys and stuff. And that was the year that, because it was so chaotic, I had a kid walk off with one of the Easter baskets. So that was pretty crummy. Like $5 in this economy. $5 golden eggs. That'd be fun. Yep. Yeah, we used to have with my brother and I. My parents would put money in some of the eggs. So But of course, with my brother and I, it was uh, it was free for all. So we had 20 and a golden egg in ours, but it was very well hidden. So I have a fun story for you guys. Easter story. When I was younger, I was probably, see, my brother was newborn at that point, so I probably was like 7 or 8, um, or at least he wasn't that old. Uh, so I was always that kid growing up that I couldn't wait for something to happen. Guess that's part of my anxiety, ratcheting up. So I would go out on Christmas and like peek in my stocking and see what I got from Santa. And I would look in the by the Christmas tree and see what Santa brought. Um, I wouldn't touch anything, but I would look. Same thing with Easter. I would get up really, really, really early, see what the Easter Bunny had brought me in my basket, and I would take a peek outside to see where the Easter eggs were. Well, I had gotten up and I didn't see any Easter eggs outside. Shocking, right? Easter Bunny hadn't come yet. Uh, and I decided that I was going to go outside and see if I could find the eggs early. So I went to the back door. I opened the back door, not realizing that the alarm was on, and tripped the alarm in my house. So I got in a lot of trouble from my parents. I snuck back to bed before my parents had even had a chance to get up, which don't ask me how I did that. But yeah, so got in a lot of trouble with my parents because I had scared the Easter Bunny off, so we had to wait for the Easter Bunny to show up later to put the eggs out for us to hunt. And the Easter Bunny was not very happy with me. So, fun story. I opened my N64 for Christmas in September before Christmas, oh my. Yeah, needless to say, I think I figured out then, at that point in time, that my parents were helping the Easter Bunny, and yeah, that if I did that again, there'd be no more Easter. So, I never tried to go out and look for Easter eggs early ever again. My dad was like, I spent how much? You're gonna play it now. It's get my money's worth. I broke into my parents' bathroom when they hid my Christmas presents one year. I unwrapped some of them and rewrapped them. They didn't find out that I didn't put in my toys. Nice. All right, one more reset, and then we'll hop over to Pokopia. So, my parents didn't usually wrap presents for Christmas until it got closer to Christmas. Uh, they would, well, because of me, they had to start hiding them all over the house and sometimes outside of the house. Um, but being a kid of curiosity and anxiety and mischievous, I guess, to some extent because of, you know, being too curious, I would go and find their hiding places. I knew where all the common ones were, where they put like the big stuff. And yeah, so I often knew at least some of the presents I was getting before Christmas rolled around, but we did wrap it for Christmas for the surprise opening. Nice. I see where you get it from, E. Look at my little bull pics. So cute. Hi, Bear. Hi, Jay. Or hi, Katie. How are you this morning? My sister was the master of rewrapping. I would look out, she would carefully unwrap and place them, bring them to me the list of what we got. Nice. Yeah, because I had my brother would sneak around for presents. I didn't really care. I just wanted to know because I didn't like the anxiety of not knowing. Um, I've never really been a big person on surprises and stuff because I, I like things to be kind of, planned out and organized. And so surprises kind of just really rock me. That's why whenever I got a little bit older and I could start helping Santa, I was much happier because then it was like, oh, okay, like there's no like wow shock factor for me. Uh, or the anxiety of like, hey, like I do my chores, I get my money, and I save my money for things that I really, really want. Ergo, I'm not going to accidentally buy something that Santa is bringing me or that I'm getting for a Christmas present or a birthday present or anything like that. So, so this is our little house that I've kind of put together in the wasteland. Let all our plants grow. We've got a weeping bell up here now. We won't pluck those vines till we know what's going on for the day. Okay, let's go look and see what I put up at my old location. So my house in the wastelands used to be over here. I have redesigned it so that it is now a storage shed, or she shed, as Thunder liked to call it the other day. We put all of our badges in the back here, in their own little safe display. And so the way this works is go inside the automatic doors, and we have organized everything into these massive storage containers. And we put labels on the sides. So, like, let's say we want rock blocks. This is all of our rock and stone, limestone, glowing stone, red cliff. We even have our stalagmites and stalactites in here, stuff like that. Let's say I want toys. We come down here to the toy box. Excuse me. And all of our toys are in here. Not description so you can see. Let's say we want things that make light. Things that count as lights. So we'll go in here. We got all our fires and our decorative lights. Beds. We've got all our beds in a box. Anything that's like a hanging decoration is in here. Things that go on walls or ceilings. Things that rest on the floor. The other thing is you gotta click it on the floor, the frames. For extra cash. Look at my mom was Easter Bunny and Santa when I was 7. Found a receipt of things she bought, and I got them for Easter. I played off it, didn't know until I was 11. Played off it for extra gifts. Nice. Yeah, I figured it out pretty early, like I said, after the Easter incident. Yeah, that was, off the adventuring. Have fun, Eve. Got all of our, mini or lights sitting up there. Yeah, and And then we moved our workbench over here with all of our supplies to make things. So yay. That was my big construction project. Let's see what dailies we got today. Okay. This week, I've gotten 3 Venusaur stamps. That's weird, game. Like, come on. My mom got me Pokemon cards, so she is responsible for that. Okay. Alright, what challenges today? Make 5 items, gather vine rope. See, glad we didn't pick those up. Place furniture and decorations. Okay, that's not bad. Recipes, handrail recipes. You coming back, Asher? You can lay down on your blankie. Good boy. Stand, sturdy desk, toy. And I'm not gonna buy everything. I'm really working on filling out all of my, or picking up all of these recipes down here. See, I've only got a few left. I've got those, and those 3. Slowly picking up recipes. Oh no, those aren't recipes. That's just floor. These are recipes. So we're almost done picking up all the recipes in the shop. That's why I have like no coins again, because I've been buying out this stuff here. Just adding to the repertoire of what we can build. Because when I go to the Dream Island, or to the Cloud Island, where other people can play, I can still use my recipes. I just have to gather the resources there to make stuff. We're down to 4 now. So I need 2,000 coins to finish out all the recipes in there. I don't want to spend all my coins though, because when I go over to that island, we're going to need those coins. Okay, so we're not building anything here. We did that construction project, and that was it. Bleak Beach, we have a lot of construction going on. So let's go over here and show you what the beach looks like now. Did I show you my Harlequin Joker Togepi? No, I don't think you did. I'm pretty sure I remember that. That sounds pretty awesome, though. What's going on in my house? Okay. I don't see my fists either. Alright. Let's go take a walk. Nobody's. Oh, because I've got basically everybody buildings. That's right. Post it in the Discord. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see it. Alright. Go get our veggies back here. like I said, we got lots of building projects going on. So all my people are tied up doing some building. Let's unveil each of these buildings as we go. And a sand cottage. That one's cute. That came out nice. And we'll start moving some Pokemon in there soon. Wi-Fi's still out, kids are devastated. Probably won't be streaming. Here's them, but Hatter's doing his 400 sub. Oh, nice. Yeah, what time is he going on? Nice. Internet. Awesome. So that's one of the 4 person houses. That's pretty awesome. Oh, excuse me. As Prince blaring in my face today. Oh boy. Alright, so we got 2 houses done. Now we're gonna go out here to our 3rd house. See if that other Pokemon ever showed up over here too that we were trying to attract. Yep, they did, finally. Here's Cinchino. Ta-da! Yay, new Pokemon. Gather and recycle. Nice. Alright, and last project. Hey Blaze! What's up, bud? Alright, here we go. So do one of these. Nice! I like that. Alright. Oh yeah, that's nice. Move some Pokemon in here. Excuse you, Blaziken. Nice. Meryl's just like, peace. I'm done. Alright, well now we gotta decide who we're moving into these houses. Let's see here. Zork, one that didn't like light. I feel like they'd like dark. Right? Yep, okay. Could move you in there. Of course, all the windows and stuff. We could always make curtains on the windows. set up a little trade area over here, especially in this house. Set that up as a stop. Or we've got the room over here. So that's what we'll do. We'll set this up as a stop area. Shop right here where we've got it all bricked already. And then we could do seaside garden type thing over here if we want. Or build another house. I like that idea. Okay, so we're gonna need... Got that down. Oh, that is sick, baby ice. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Okay. Just gonna make a new note here. Call it Pokopia. So, Bleak Beach. We could do the outside cafe build over here. Since they have a pre-custom there. Friend of mine, oh yeah, JR did custom cards, I got an idea. Nice. That's awesome. Wonder what's in that, let's take a look at it. So there is a prefab that you can buy. And it's called, is it Outdoor Cafe or Cozy Stylish Cafe? Makes a lovely cafe, so it puts up the countertop, builds like the little awning over it, and stuff like that. So let's build that. That looks like, I haven't ever built, oh, it's huge. Oh. Well, I didn't expect it to be that big. Huh. Okay. Scratch that idea. Because we want something smaller. Like, a lot smaller. I was thinking it'd fit in this, like, area right here. You know, where the bricks are. Maybe onto the sand here, but not, like, the whole area. That's huge. Okay. So we're gonna have to build our own thing. Now we have that cafe kit that we can put down somewhere else. So the thing with the islands, or each area, is you can only have so many Pokemon visible at once. And so sometimes if you're looking for a particular Pokemon, you have to use honey to get them to show up. But if you have some of these prefab houses, like this, that are extra dimensional spaces, you can move Pokemon into them, and if they can't be populated in the world, they will always appear in your house. So it makes it easier to find Pokemon that you need. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on inventory right now. I do have a bed. A couple of things I picked up. fluff ball into one of these prefabs eventually. Guess I could move them into this one. And they're pretty good size, you know. We've got full autonomy in here and stuff. Okay, we also want to move Pokemon into houses. That's our tasks here at Leaf Beach. Of course, I think probably my Clodsire and Cooper are going to stay outside. They like their little sludgy habitat. Okay, yeah. You don't belong here. And we could always just out of curiosity. Wanted to move the generator, we could, and we could knock all of that junk out and actually set up a cafe there. Oh. I do like that idea. Move it back over one. Oh, but it butts up against that house there. It's far enough back it doesn't touch that pole. Good call. Yeah, no worries, Sturdy. That fits right before that pole. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I have decided. You keep hanging out here for now. Mag Mortar, okay? Yep. I got some work to do. This. Well, that's some fun music. Working and folding laundry. No worries. I need to do that too. I've got so much laundry to fold. Oh my goodness. I took the bed sheets off the bed and wash them today. I got dishes to do. So much stuff to get done before the week starts again. House cleaning before you leave? Yeah, no worries. So I can't pick up and move this? It's in my zone that I want. Pick up and move everything. Says you can't move this one. Well, that's lame. This little walk here. It's too big. Well, that just kind of throws everything off. So I gotta leave this ugly ass generator. One brick this direction, it may not have mattered much. Just would cut off this entire walkway here. I don't think we want that. Well, boo! Maybe set them over here. You didn't fold that shirt correctly, dirty. Looks like it would just fit, but again, there's no room for walking. Got a Lulu. He probably rolled it. cook today? We got a box of fans. What is you and these fans, bro? Set up shop over here. Alright, well, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing with this here, too. It is an eyesore. Generator area fix up. Probably need to go over to the St. Anne's and on that. Lots to do. Because we've got that area over there too, that little island that we could build a dock out to. Build a dock out there, and the SS Anne remodel. So Bleak Beach, we got a lot to work on still. Alright. That's the only correct way to fold laundry, is to roll it. Optimal space and storage if you roll your clothes. Whenever I go on trips, I roll my clothes and put in the bags. But at home, I don't roll my clothes. What I do is when I do my shirts or my t-shirts, I fold them kind of like they do in the store so you can see the design. And then I sit them upright in my drawer, all back to back to back to back. That way you can see what shirt it is before you pull it out, so you're not constantly going, is this that shirt? No. Is this that shirt? No. Alright, follow me, because I gotta take you back home. Yep, there you are. Alright. To the Rocky Ridges. Oh, yeah. Rocky Ridges, we didn't have any prefab construction going on. We do still have some Pokemon to move into houses. Ugh, that's rough. Alright, y'all. Now y'all are back home, so go do something else. We're working on our little, like, indoor cafe here. Chef? Chef is not. Remodel. I'm gonna borrow these Jigglypuff. Whoops, not too far. I can have your flags back. Prize and sword. Those are nighttime ones. So we'll see if when night rolls around if there's something. Yeah, that's what we started to figure out. Got a few more houses here. Put Pokemon into. Gonna finish clear off ash. We've still got all this volcanic ash everywhere to clear off. Let's go for a ride. Dark Pulpers over there. Just thinking. A lot of Pokemon live outdoors. Recipe search. Nice. Veggie cooking, just make flowers around this one, like a proper garden. Sneak into the museum here. Any new pieces? Stuff here. Look at them all. All my fossil friends. Okay, so what are we missing here? Oh, we've got Rampardos. Alright, so Aurora's, we need the head. Big, Tyrantrum, we need the head and tail. And the, Aerodactyl, we need the head and tail. So we just need heads and tails, pretty much, of all our big ones. No, oh, there's people. Lucario's not up here. Yes, we got this whole area we gotta revitalize as well. Because we've got, like, this entire, room in here to, like, fix up. Still lots of projects. It's just picking a project to work on. We also have all of this back here. A little side room here that we're working on digging out. It was all buried in. We gotta finish fixing the marble column there. All revitalized. Got in here to do. From the museum. Clear out the rest of the ash. Now I've seen people talk about you can dig, if we pull up the map, you could dig this straight out, just going straight across on the map down there, straight down, and it'll come out by the Pokemon Center. Or, I've seen other people go from this door and dig straight out this way, and it comes out on the opposite side of the Pokemon Center. So I haven't decided which project I wanted to do yet, but it would be faster to clear it out just so we can walk straight into the museum instead of getting on the cart and going all the way around and all that stuff. So that's my next task, is to figure out, anyway, which of those projects, major projects, I want to tackle as far as the museum remodel. Forgot my card down here. So that's Rocky Ridges. Go back to our house here. There's Charcadet on the thing. Sorry, Charcadet. That's Maggie. I'll take that. Get that away. Yep, all my veggies, I harvested them yesterday. So, the other day today, they'll have all their stuff back, because I think I did it late in the day. Let's about the headbutt arches, though. Get some more berries here. Sparkle down here too. Yay, the wood is set. That's good. Hello, Lumbre. They're hanging out. Oh, let's go up and see. Shut up. Iron ore. Nice. Still nothing at that. Not a bed or anything up here for Shatot. Poor Shatot. You like a bed, little bird. You need like a warmer. Oh yeah, you want to be moved further down from here. Yeah, I'll work on that. Okay. Good bird. Splat. Okay. I think that's about everything here. I'm gonna put more houses with a question mark. We probably could build some of the stone houses like down in the lava area. Alright, let's go to Sparkling Skyland. Excuse me. I want a better salt house here. Oh, nice. Nice magazine. Oh yeah, it's Sunday, so they said we should start today. Is that where I was looking to be? The electric grid. We got a lot of work here. Rework the electric grid. I think I'd be in the Pokemon Market right now. Nope. Left that bit. Press the button. Okie dokie. Make items gathered by. We're at environment level 8 here. Gonna work on some of these Pokemon that are just in the nice range. Work on getting their houses up into the great and awesome range. We've got quite a few Pokemon, so let's put improve Pokemon happiness. And part of that can also be building and moving Pokemon into houses. Move my trapinch down here. Got some squishy play for me? Okay. Thanks, buddy. Ninja poster. Nice. Yeah, so we've got like all these islands and stuff to work with over here. We just need to work on populating them all because most of our Pokemon are concentrated on this one island here. There's Skyscraper, and I've got Tink moved in there. Oh, we're gonna get our Electrode. There he is. Do my best to not explode while I live here. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, buddy. Does explode do? Oh yeah, you can... That's right, you can fire them out of cannons. Which is weird. Sour flavors, spinning stuff, play spaces, round stuff, shiny stuff, Oh, that's right, I got a recipe for that. My electric grid doesn't run down over here yet. I'm gonna work on that. Electric grid is one of my things I've got set up. This is what? More windmills? Is that what I have set up here? Yeah. Windmills to make more power for over here. So it's a high up area. Because we've got up here so you can see that island over there has Poliwrath and Alakazam living over there. That's it. That island that we've connected has Noctowl Porygon on the top side of it. And on the bottom, down over there, we've got Dragonair, Frogadier, Duskull lives in the house that we built up top, and Lampin, all live over there. But then, oh, and we have, there's one more island over here. This connector. And it has Corvisquire and there you go. Snivy. No, Snivy. And I think that's it living over here. Oh, and Wattrel. That's right. Wattrel lives over here. Esquire. That's right. Wattrel, Corvisquire, and Snivy. Stuff to do. Lots and lots to do, but then like the rest of this, all three of them live up on here. Then we've got all this area with nobody. So, at some point maybe we will revitalize these islands. So, fun stuff. hot mess. And then everybody else who we have here is all on that one little island of this where we first come in at with Pokemon Center. So it would be nice to take some of them and move them to other islands, kind of spread them out a little bit, especially the ones that we don't really like use springs on. So, and I'd like to fix these stairwell, guys. So this area we got build houses, move Pokemon in, apartment rebuild, which is the other island over there. Better self house, because I just have a prefab right now that I'm not really happy with. Rework the electric grid, improve Pokemon happiness overall, and then the stairwell to the skyscraper. So we've got a lot of big projects here. Oh, I do have some other Pokemon on the bottom on that side there. Who's superior? Or survive. No, superior. I forgot we did get a few other ones further down under Duskull's house the other day because we got Girafarig and Glamora in the under part. But this is the apartment rebuild. So this is like the major, quote, major project here on this island. Is all these half-built houses, fixing them all up. Dragonair can visit. Noctowl's sleeping. It'd be nice to fix up. Because if we could fix up all of these, that would give us a lot of places for Pokemon to live. Especially, I like this building. This is like a digital game zone. So I think it'd be fun to rebuild this, put the flooring, these blocks and stuff back in. Maybe cover up all of this rocket office space down here. Could take all of this out of here and cover it up, or build a different way into it besides the electrical, like, games corner room. So this is a big project to undertake. Because it's a lot of buildings. Okay. Mooville has one more build project that we need to go claim. Poison ivy vibes with the vines, yeah, exactly. I do like the vines everywhere on that. So this is my current house here. Like I said, you've seen me come into this area before with Eevee. And Caesar wanted to move in with us, so I said, yeah, okay. I'm gonna be moving my house, so I don't care. Being out in the rain. Come here. Let's fix this. Hey, buddy. Come on. Oh, I need to put on, yeah, another piece of furniture here. I forgot, sorry. There you go. Get out, Vicavolt. Vicavolt habitat is literally right here, so it's claimed part of the house. No, I don't want to sleep. Get off there. Alright. I think I'm gonna be... This is one of them cottages. The what you put 4 Pokemon in. I think I'm gonna be moving Eevees in there. Or Evolutions in there. Another set of strange strings. Okay. Maybe the game's telling me I need to get a Toxtricity. Done. Alright, let's take a look at this prefab. So this is the log cabin prefab, and I'm very curious to see how it looks. Okay, alright. Not bad. We definitely could take this apart and redo our building stuff in here. Okay. Or put that other bed down. That's right. Yeah, this isn't bad. So we could take it and take the stuff out. Put glass instead of that little mine up there. That's cute. I built a little stepping stone fountain there out of the pillar. Nice, okay. Maybe. I don't know. I may move that. We'll see. We're gonna put our Articuno base, I think, down here. So let's see it. Either that or I'll build my own house down here. I don't know. So I like that location where the log cabin is. I may do the relocator tool on that and move it. Better self-house. Continue. Pokemon. Happiness. Houses. We'll have food. Tonic. Legendary. Let's say iconic. Let's just say legendary. Birds. Buildings. We've got 2 to go. We've got Zapdos. We'll have to build Articuno and then Moltres. We did go get the lava rocks to do Moltres' habitat. And I'm pretty sure Articuno's is going to need ice blocks, and I've got those as well. So let's see here. What else? Oh, let's try taking the long route. So everybody else will just wander back across the land bridge there. We're going to do... Let's see here. to do the land bridges to the islands, the what do they call it? Land bridges, connectors to islands, because we'd like the other thing too, the zip line one. Yeah, no worries, baby ice. Have a great day. Have fun with the Easter. Better stuff. Connectors. We've got all this room down here. This will be easier to terraform for Articuno's house, because it's mostly level. And we've already cleared the area over here on this island for the Moltres location. Just gotta set it up and move Pokemon over there. Oh my goodness. Okay. The rain falling, it's making hydrating this area. That's fun. So this is the giant area we cleared out for the, what do they call it? Shrine of Flame, I think is what it's called. And it's massive. It'll take up, like, from these black rocks here, all the way across there. I mean, it's huge. So, we got all this area. I want to run a connector, one of the lifts, the ski lifts, like what we use in the Skylands. And I want to run it from up here to down there. That way Pokemon can train back and forth here. The garden here's still looking good. They're doing a good job of taking care of it. Luke's been back to his thing. How's it going, Fresh Boys? Oh, my new friend's not over here. Forgot. I got a Goodria. Or a Goodra, excuse me. I got a Goodra yesterday when I popped on. Got Azumarill down here, hanging out. Sometimes. Lots of plants. There's a lot of plant seeds over here. So we could build gardens and stuff. We also have a lot of kits. Oh, Ultra Flame. There it is. Hey, Jane. Welcome in. How are you this morning? And then the freezing chicken. Yeah, no worries, Jane. No worries at all. Hope you're doing alright. We're just making a list on my phone of all the projects I want to work on in this game. There definitely is no shortage of projects, am I right? There's our ice that I think we're going to need for Articuno's place. So, let's work on that. We'll work on getting Articuno's place put down. Bigga. we do that, I am going to get up and stretch. Ooh, coconut. We're going to stand on top of all of them. Very neat. It's the only place I had a mossy rock, so 3, 2, 1. Ah! Dangerous to be here right now. If I overslept that much, my mind is over. Just about to clear my head with a big explosion. Yeah, don't do that. Well, actually, I think the start you gave me may have done the trick. I don't feel sleepy at all anymore. So it worked out after all. Thank you, dear. Yep, and I know you're not happy either, so... Because you want a dark environment. Crush and trade. I will probably be moving you down to the caves under that island later. But I needed a Pokemon Crush. Come up here. To our perch. Nobody's at our perch right now. Uh-oh. I'll let you guys kind of keep watching all the Pokemon down here. I am gonna go to the restroom and get up and stretch. So I will be right back. Oh, all right, I'm back. I brought snacks. Okay. Morning, Ink. How's it going? My weekend's been pretty good, Jane. Kind of lo-fi weekend again. Still working on recovering from whatever illness I've got this time. So, just been, I spent risking out of the house doing dog sitting. So, it's just been me and the cats. So, we've just been, playing Pokopia, doing what we feel, you know. I don't want that one to be selfish. It's got a lot of cat here. Dicky. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I really love popcorn. Like, really love popcorn. It is my go-to snack, my go-to, like, salty snack. Which is funny to say because my favorite popcorn is kettle corn, which has some sweet with it. And I love the sweet and salty balance. Real awesome. So that's a cute picture. Yep, Erskine likes cheesy, buttery popcorn. I am a kettle corn person. Pick that one up first, one of the Lawson. You're not gonna eat that Pikachu, are you? Oh, yeah. I mean, I like cheesy, buttery popcorn too, but my my go-to is the is kettle corn. Dill pickle powder popcorn. There you go. Looks like I started to grab a spot there. It's pretty good size too, jeez. Alright, let's plunk this puppy down. Let's see what size dimensions we're working with here. Build up there. And it looks like I have any trees with where we have it right now. It was so good when you could eat it. You know the biggest fan of kettle corn? Step down here, maybe? It would require a lot of paramorphing if we want to put it one step down. I mean, I don't think it looks bad one step up, but a little bit of elevation. Just means we gotta fill in some of these areas here, knock down some of these other ones. Does it need ice? It does need ice. We need a few more ice blocks. And some crystal. Oh yeah, the guy on Wednesdays at Stuff Work Ryan's in kettle corn out on a cart. Passé. We need 15 Pokemon. Squeeze powder on kettle corn. Yeah, let me know how that goes. Then we gotta decide if we want to put it on a really special platform like we did the Zapdos one. Time to steal blue cheese and cucumbers from the pantry guy. Good luck. White cheddar popcorn. Now, I do like some white cheddar popcorn. Yeah, cheese popcorn and caramel corn go great together. Now you want popcorn? Sorry, Keeley. I guess that is one of my favorite go-to salty snacks. I mean, like, I'll pick popcorn over chips any day. No, don't jump up there. Stop. There you ho-ho. Oh my goodness, I got so mad at my coworker one day because I was working out at the desk in the library, and we're a pretty small branch. And I was working out there. We'd just gotten our transit box, so I was checking in books from other libraries, and I got this strong smell of what I thought was kettle corn, which, like I said, is my favorite. And I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. So I was busy, so I couldn't go investigate. But I got done, and I went into the back, into the kitchenette, and he had made popcorn. And it was like across the building that I could smell it. And I came in and I was like, popped my head in the door, and I went, kettle corn? He said, regular popcorn. And I said, I hate you. He started laughing. He knows that I love corn. I'm like ravenous for it. He's like, I'll make you a bag if you want. It's like, no, I've already had my lunch. He's like, it just smells so damn good. He's like, sorry. Like, uh-huh, yep. So I started to fill in all the way up here, but I think I'm going to do one better. I think I will go ahead and do special flooring. Guess I don't need to cut those ones, do I? Just the ones in the area. I could drain plant them, but okay. So I did special metal flooring when I did the Zapdos location, which is over there. The power place, power plant. So I feel like we should do some special flooring over here too. So what is this called again? Cryo freezing chamber. A pair of shockingly cold mountains. They resemble a temple and give off a mystical atmosphere. Do that, it's just going to take an awful lot of crystals. It's just going to take a lot of time to farm. So that's the one we did for the power plant, was the stylus iron. grass flooring. We do the fish scale tile. That one's pretty. Print Argyle Tartan Bingham. Winter. We do the winter print all the way around. Star Point Furry. That fish scale is really pretty. Could go for that. I'd have to go mine some squishy clay, but we could do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't think we need quite that much. 200 though. Thunder is back. Welcome back, Thunder. Not miss much. We're just working on our demolition project. And we talked about popcorn. Oh yeah, it's Passenger Princess. We'll take popcorn. Yeah, I make some kettle corn whenever I get out this drive. So right now, we are working on putting flooring down, special flooring, for our Articuno place. I'm working on digging out some stuff here. And this is the flooring we've decided to go with. Fish scale pattern. Pretty fancy. You can keep the kettle corn? Alright. We're gonna do a border of one around the edge. So we actually are not going to cover this entire floor with this stuff. What I realized with the other one, and with most buildings, is if you could cover the first like couple inches in, then you don't see the rest of it. So we're going to save some resources here and just do, like I said, maybe the 3x3 around it. Maybe 4. Maybe we'll go for it. Tree. Apples. Should have done. I'm doing a strip of 3. Thanks, Thunder. You have a great day as well. Chat to you later. Not that one. Ah. No, not up there. See, I'm still getting used to using Magnemite form. I think it's just easier to place it bit by bit. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll finish prepping this area for building. Which means filling in the rest of this spot here, and then doing the fish scales around. Excuse me. Excuse me. We'll go get our Pokemon. Well, I gotta go gather some resources too. I think maybe we'll just end it there. After I get the floor plan prep. Because like I said, I gotta make sure we can go see if we have any more ice blocks, but I might not have any to go back in mine. Couple more from an island. works apparently. What's it say? Oh, not that. Alright, we're gonna try this. Let's make it go faster. Funny how sometimes it's like real jerky with the movement, and then other times it's not. Took out a 3 scale tiling total. Alright. Alright. Let's see. See if we got enough. So we can always do the outside ring afterwards. Looks like we got enough for that. Wish you could just do like a line on this. See how far we can get around with it. We need enough to finish the edging thing. Alright, not bad. We're just gonna cut this stuff out of here. Oh, nice, new music. That's always fun. A lot of grass. Alright, we're ready. So we need 2 more crystals. We need 7 more ice blocks. And then 15 Pokemon. Fun. Alright. That is a good place to save and log out. Just as the rain starts. Thanks, Kyogre. Alright. Focus over there. Alright, friends. Thank you all so much for coming out and spending your Sunday with me. We got quite a bit done in Pokopia. Lots of new buildings built. I'm going to keep working on getting that area, that pad all finished off and start the building process for Articuno's home. Excuse me. We made a good list of things to work on in the game, so I have a little bit more focus instead of just running around going, oh, I need to do this. Oh, wait, go over here. Oh, let's do this and go over here. So keep tuning back in to see our progress in Pokopia throughout the week. We'll try and post updates in the Discord about it. Hopefully, we'll be back on Wednesday. Still, as you can hear, have a little bit of a cold going. Hopefully, it'll be gone by then. If not, well, we may just stream regardless. So, until then, have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the beginning of your week, and we will see you again soon. Bye.